It's Macy's one-day sale tomorrow with deals of the day to wrap up your holiday shopping, like 40% off fresh fragrances from Juicy Couture, Michael Kors, and more. Give the gift of sparkle with 60% off diamond bracelets, pendants, and rings, and 50 to 60% off designer suits and blazers. Plus, everyone gets $10 Macy's money for every $50 spent. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply. See Macy's.com/Macy's Money for details.
Writer Kate Michaels has a new project and an enigmatic new collaborator.
There's been murders in my neighborhood.
Sometimes there's a thin line between fact and fiction.
Who is it? FBI.
Please help. Ma'am, can you give me your address?
Kate Mara and Adam Scott in Ghostwriter, a new one-episode feature-length podcast movie experience from C13 Features.
Ghostwriter is available now on the Odyssey app and wherever you find your podcasts.
Hello all. Well, Don, I know you're not happy with the result, but you had a lot of offensive time, a lot more than you've had in recent games, haven't you, as far as puck possession and getting some good offensive time and good push in there?
Yeah, it was a good push for our guys. It was we were down 5-2 and we fought and scratched and clawed, and that was great to see that effort, especially in a back-to-back. You're playing a team that's rested. I thought the second period there were moments where we showed some fatigue signs and a little bit of lapse, but when they were pushed and it was brought to their attention, the guys fought through it hard and gave ourselves a chance to come back, and it just didn't happen. So, but the effort was there and the progress was there. It was nice to see some of the young guys, the older guys push. I think Zemgus and Oki were great in response and leading the way, and I thought some young guys like Dylan and Dahls played close to 60 minutes in the last 24 or 27 hours here. I thought he was great, and Tomer was great as well. So some positives there.
Yeah, what's it like for you to see those young guys really take charge the way they did tonight, whether it be Tomer or Dylan responding the way that you would like him to after a mistake on the one goal, and just Dahls delivering?
It's all about responding. I mean, I said it a few things even when I first spoke to you guys months ago. We need to play hard. We need to play an exciting game, and it's the only way we're going to get better. We need to get better. We need to progress. We need to push. And I'm very happy that not only they push, but they're starting to feel the progress. They're starting to feel themselves get better and better, and playing with that type of confidence where they can, even if there's a mistake, they feel they can overcome it, and that's really important.
Talked a lot about his Tage's a lot of potential he has. Are we starting to see him finally reach it, so to speak?
Yeah.
Those next steps toward.
Yeah, I think Tage has reached a spot where he's exciting to watch. I mean, he can keep you on the edge of your seat because he's capable right now. But as far as his potential, I don't think we're seeing anything close to what he's going to become. We just need to keep getting him in situations, and his confidence will grow and grow. And he's starting to learn how valuable his size is, his strength is. He's starting to realize how strong he is holding 6'4" defenseman off until he can make a play, which is, you just don't find many guys in the league that can do that. And he's starting to do that, and I think when he does it enough, he's going to realize how powerful that is and really take advantage of it. So it is it's a long way. There's a lot of potential there but it's fun to see it.
You get 8 goals in 2 nights, but no points. How do you make sure 4 goals is enough?
Yeah, I guess there's lots of different ways to look at it. I think we might have had 3 power play goals. I'm not sure. But that was something that wasn't clicking, and it's nice to get that going. Obviously, Olofsson back is a big help there. But yeah, 8 goals is great. It's tough to score goals in this league. I think the best teams in this league, I've always said it, defense is essential, but it's pretty simple, defensive side of the game. Scoring goals is really hard, and lots of teams can't, outscore their mistakes. The best teams outscore their mistakes. It's just that simple. The best teams outscore their mistakes because they make mistakes too, and so it's nice to see us, fight through and have the ability to score. Obviously, we needed one more tonight, and that's disappointing.
Don, as the coach in the middle of such a busy week, this isn't your only back-to-back this week. How are you going to be able to guide these young players along to be able to put together that full 60 minutes?
Yeah, that's, we're evolving. So, I don't know that there's any magic to being able to say we do it. I think we just have to push through it and grind through it. Darlene is a good example. He was really good last night in playing almost half the game, or whatever it was, 27 minutes or so around last night. And then again tonight, another 26 minutes. And he was good. I mean, he looked like he was dynamic. He was in the zone. And that's because he didn't carry any mental stress, any mental baggage. He goes out there and feels like he can get opportunity, and we need the rest of the guys to do that. When you feel like you're down and you can't accomplish, you get tired a lot faster, and so we need to have that mentality and just fight through it.
What happened in that stretch, that 3.5 minute stretch that basically lost you the hockey game? Well, what happened there?
Yeah, I think it was odd. I think everybody could say it was odd that Ticker didn't look like himself. There were some simple bounces and things that happened, and so I don't know that you can explain it, Paul. It happened, and you got to respond. And we worked from that point. We couldn't overcome it.
Coach, from a fundamental standpoint, can you explain some of the struggles that your team is having on defense as far as, 5 goals against Toronto, 5 goals with Calgary, 7 tonight, 5 with the Rangers. Just can you explain from just a fundamental standpoint some of the struggles you might be having?
Well, there's a lot of goals scored in the league. First of all, there's a lot of great players in the league, and so you have to. There's two sides to it, obviously, but we've said it all along. There's a couple things. We're going to play an up-tempo style of game, and we're going to have to evolve. And we're young. We're evolving every day. We're working to get better every day, and we want that up-tempo game, and that's not going to change. Obviously, the goals. Can you explain goals? It's goals happen and part of the game, and I don't. It's just part of the process. That's all I can tell you. We've got to obviously score our opponents, and we work to do that every night. We'll continue to do that every night.
Okay, there is Sabres head coach Don Granato.
I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Macy's one-day sale tomorrow with deals of the day to wrap up your holiday shopping, like 40% off fresh fragrances from Juicy Couture, Michael Kors, and more. Give the gift of sparkle with 60% off diamond bracelets, pendants, and rings, and 50 to 60% off designer suits and blazers. Plus, everyone gets $10 Macy's money for every $50 spent. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply. See Macy's.com/Macy's money for details.
How's your mental health? I'm listening with Alessia Cara.
This was a challenge for me because it felt like I was trying so many things that weren't working. We all have our toolbox of what works for us, but it's not like a one-size-fits-all thing. I focus a lot on my breathing. I do this thing called 4-7-8, which is where I breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and release for 8. It makes it super physical so that you're forced to get back into yourself. And that really, really helps me.
Explore more at imlistening.org.